drone?
Yeah.
Oh, so what's the purpose of flying?
Recreation.
Sorry.
Recreation.
Recreation.
Yeah.
Alright, we just noticed it flying about, obviously.
Okay.
So what?
Watch closely. This is where things start to spiral. The police approach with questions, but the operator calmly asserts his rights, refusing to hand over information. Tension explodes in just seconds, and you'll want to see how this standoff unfolds. Hold tight, the full conflict is about to get real.
Hello there.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, good.
Thank you. How are
Just
you?
flying a drone?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so what's the purpose of flying?
Recreation.
Sorry.
Recreation.
Recreation.
Yeah.
Alright, we just noticed it flying about, obviously.
Okay.
So what sort of size is it and weight and everything?
Why? What is this?
Huh? Oh, we can ask questions about any drones that have been flown around just to get the information.
Am I obliged to give you that information?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're asking.
Okay, what's the power on that then?
So it's the air.
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick. The police approach begins, immediately questioning the operator about his drone. Tension spikes as he calmly asserts his rights while the officers probe for authority. What seems simple quickly becomes a clash of intent versus power, setting the stage for the legal and personal back and forth that's about to unfold.
So we can.
Which section?
Just a few. Schedule 9, air traffic management.
Which paragraph of section there? Schedule 9?
Huh?
Which paragraph? Because there's 8 paragraphs on it, isn't
Yeah,
there?
well, I'm not a drone expert. I'm not an air
Okay,
traffic.
well, it's just that if you want to ask me questions about it,
Yeah.
you're going to have to know what you're talking about.
Well, I can ask you some initial questions. I mean, I don't see why it's an issue anyway. I mean, if you just.
I don't see why it's an
Yeah,
issue.
that's why I say why not just
So why are you here?
discuss it? Just having a conversation. That's all.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're working, aren't you?
Huh?
You're working today, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm having a conversation with you. Just find out about the drone. That's all.
Okay. No, I don't want to tell you. You told me that I was obliged to tell you, and that's wrong. That's actually inaccurate.
We can ask initial questions just to.
No, but I said, am I obliged to tell you? And you said yes.
Well, we're asking for you to account for your presence here using the drone. That's all.
Well, I don't have to.
Okay, we're flying it over the station.
Oh, is that the issue? Is?
Yeah, it was just quite close because sometimes what we get is we get people flying drones like looking through windows. And obviously, we've got sensitive information.
Okay.
So that's all. Yeah.
Well, what does that matter? What the weight is then?
Huh?
Well, you said to me, what weight is it?
Yeah, because.
Well, the heavy drones not look as well.
Sorry.
The heavy drones not capable of looking.
When it comes to, it's just whether it's got a camera on it and can record and that sort of thing.
Okay, well, you don't know that, do you?
That's what I'm asking you. That's all.
Okay, but you said I was obliged to tell you, and I'm not obliged to tell you.
Well, I can ask for initial information.
Yeah, but you said I was obliged to tell you.
Air traffic.
Am I obliged to tell you?
Watch closely. Schedule 9 enters the conversation. The operator challenges the officer's reasonable grounds and pushes back on the legal basis for questioning. The suspense builds as the tension between civil rights and police authority becomes palpable. Every question and answer now feels like a chess move in a high-stakes confrontation.
It's not difficult.
It's not.
I'll tell you what my problem is.
Okay.
Is that at the moment I recognise that you're breaking a few policies, so I'm wondering whether you're bank coppers or not. Okay.
Well, we're not bank coppers. We're just asking.
Well, it just starts with dodgy policies. It starts with the fact that you're recording me and you haven't told me.
I was letting you fish. I was going to tell
Okay.
you.
Well, it says that.
My name's Tyler. Sorry, I will speak. My name's Tyler. I'm a police officer here.
Yeah.
Obviously, both of our body ones are recording.
Okay, but you
just
should
to
tell
let
me
know.
before you start.
Okay,
You wasn't
I
chasing me
appreciate
up the
that.
road, was you? So as soon
No,
as you
of
start,
course. Okay.
but
No,
as soon as you start breaking policy, I then don't trust you.
Of course. So while we're here, obviously, our sergeant's just getting a little bit.
Well, tell your
itsy when
sergeant
they
to come
see-
out then.
Yeah, no, I know. Obviously, they're getting a little bit itsy that. If
I know, but
see
they-
a drone.
Okay, what I find is either somebody to control us or the sergeant. Sergeant's probably as useless on the drone laws as
Yeah,
as-
of course. I
without
don't know
consulting
anything
with
about
you.
it, so I'd love to know more.
I know
If
you don't
can
have to
tell
know
me.
everything, but if you're using
Yeah.
that power to get information off me, I want you to know it. And if you don't know it, get your sergeant on
Yeah,
the
of
radio if you
course.
want.
I'd rather have a conversation. I want you to tell me about drones, really.
I know, but
Like,
it's
I
not a
don't know.
conversation. It's a fishing exercise, isn't it?
I'm
You're
not-
effectively collecting information on me, aren't you? That's data for a kick-off. So you're collecting information on me.
Right, we can, as I said, we can require the information.
Okay, am I obliged to give it to you? You sure you want to go down this rabbit hole?
As long.
Am I obliged to give it you?
But what I don't understand is if you're
You don't. It doesn't matter if you understand.
if you're just flying things around, so but it's not clear what purpose.
Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. No, Article 8 of the Human Rights isn't allowed. In fact, Article...
Things are heating up here. The operator admits to flying the drone, but immediately questions whether the officers truly have grounds to confront him. The dialogue sharpens, highlighting the gray area between law enforcement procedure and individual freedoms. The audience sees the conflict escalate with each careful yet assertive response.
One of the first protocol means that I can do an activity without having a government entity bother me, and here you are bothering me.
We're not bothering you. We can require that under that act.
Okay, give me the paragraph then. You give me the paragraph and I'll give it to you.
I've just told you what act it is.
Yeah, but I want specificity.
If I knew every single schedule of every single...
I don't want you to know everyone. So I want you to know the one that is looks like it's about to trample my rights. At least know that one.
Right, well, not at all.
Okay, well, I've got all the time in the world. You tell me what it is.
All I want to make sure is like nothing's malicious going on here. As long
How
as
are you going to do
I'm
that?
happy to let you, not by just having a conversation. I just want to
I
make
just
sure.
want to make sure there's nothing malicious going on here.
No, I know, of course.
Very suspicious when the police don't want you photographing what we pay
all
for.
certain,
What is the problem with
It's
that?
a beautiful station. It's the newest one, but I think it's just when people inside can see it. I think they just get twitching. As long as we just make
That's
sure.
okay. They're okay to get twitchy. It's
Yeah,
not...
of course. And you'd be more than talkable to us, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you talking to me.
We've had a lot of criminal damage happening, and I'm not saying, what I'm saying is that we have had quite a lot of damage to vehicles lately.
Yeah.
So obviously
I'd phone the police.
Our CCTV.
No, of course.
So obviously we have to keep an eye on what's going on. We've also got people that are harassing officers quite often.
Right.
But we are heightened at the moment around the station, the actual safety to staff and to vehicles.
But you know what? There's always a reason. There's always a reason. And what you can't do is if somebody's doing something lawfully, then bring a load of stuff that's happened in the past. Because what it doesn't do, if somebody broke into 100 cars there, it wouldn't affect my rights.
No, I know, but...
It would just mean that you would have to do policing better.
Yeah, 100%.
Wouldn't it?
I agree with you. I think it's just making sure, as my colleague said, we've had recent cars smashed, so we're not here saying you've done anything.
No.
Of course, you're more than welcome to fly your drone. You know the law, the drone law, so you can trust that. It's just making sure that, as long as we come say hi, make sure you're okay. There's nothing else going on, which you seem fine.
Okay.
Everything has been recorded.
Can I tell you the other issue as well? Is the fact that
go ahead.
it looks like you're elevating the importance of the vehicles around your site over everybody else's, because vehicles get broken into everywhere where I live. Every town in the country has vehicles broken
It's a big
into.
issue,
So it's not just about...
This segment dives into the clash over obligations. Heated exchanges unfold as the operator questions whether he must provide information, challenging the authority of the officers. The push and pull is intense, and you can feel the suspense as rights, responsibilities, and interpretations collide in real time, leaving viewers on edge.
The proximity of your building, it's every building.
Oh no, 100%. I think it's just because it is a regular issue that's going on here, isn't it, in Devon? But I think because it's been more regular just for us here ourselves, I know they've had issues along this site as well.
Yeah.
They're just they want to make sure our cars are safe, police cars are safe, because obviously we barely get stock as it is. It's literally just come say hi, make sure you're okay.
What did you say your name was? Tyler?
Tyler. Yeah.
Is that your second name? BC Tyler?
No, Silsby.
Tyler Silsby,
Yes.
9332. Okay. What's your name, please?
Yep.
9029.
Yeah.
You don't want to give me your name.
Blundy.
Sorry?
Blundy.
Blundy?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your first name?
Surname.
What's your first name?
Just PC.
Okay.
What was your name, sir?
I don't give my name.
Okay, that's
No.
I'm just
If I worked for you, I would.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, so I'm not going to give you my name.
No.
How are we getting on with that Schedule 9?
Sorry.
How are we getting on with it?
I'm not looking it up.
All right.
I've just got the drone advice, initial actions.
Okay.
You can require identity details to confirm who they are, confirm that their flyer ID in operation is theirs.
Go on.
No,
So-
so we've just got a summary. That's what I'm saying.
All right, that's
Yeah,
no good then. A
instruction.
summary. You can't
So, what's
summarise
the
it.
make, model, and serial number of the drone? Does it have a camera capable of recording? Does the pilot have an operator ID? Is it displayed on the drone? Does the pilot have a flyer ID? What category do they think they're flying in? Do they have any additional pilot qualifications?
They're nice badges, aren't they?
Look, sorry.
They're nice badges that you have on your arms.
Oh, what, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're the new jackets that just came in. Yeah.
I was just making a comment while you're researching.
No, I'm not going
Just small talk.
to spend time researching.
Why not?
Because I don't have the time.
Okay. Well, that's your sergeant then. He
Be
seems to
sent
know
up.
what he's on about, doesn't he? Why don't you? If one of us had a radio, we could contact him.
I honestly don't understand.
It doesn't matter if you understand or not. It doesn't matter. If the world had to stop every time you didn't understand something.
Distrust dominates here. The operator questions the intentions of the police while calmly asserting his civil rights. GDPR and general policy rules come up, but nothing too technical, keeping it YouTube safe. Every line builds tension, making it clear the operator knows his rights and is not easily intimidated, keeping the encounter charged and suspenseful.
I never get going again. It doesn't matter that you don't understand. We're both sort of... Policy and law is the important thing here. Policy for you and law for me. And I know the law on drones. If you want to start getting information off me, you've got to know the law as well. I'm sorry to say.
That's okay. I don't understand why.
It doesn't matter that you don't understand.
What I'm trying to say to you, if you're not doing anything suspicious, or
Okay.
anything, why not just have a conversation with us?
But that, you know, it's
Doesn't
only
make sense.
Okay, it's only inexperienced officers to say that because, you know, if you'd heard of like Stephen Kishko and Barry George and Sally Clark, Birmingham 6, the Guildford 4, you'd understand why that statement was probably said to them as well. I don't trust the police.
Okay, right. So that's
I
where
trust
we are.
Tyler, seems a nice guy. I don't trust you, even though he filmed me without telling me he was.
We have to let people know as soon as practicable. All right.
And it was
when
practicable when you walked up.
When it comes to any engagement with the public, we always put our body warns on.
How often do you tell them? Because I think that this is not the first time that you withheld that information. I suspect, I don't know you, but I'm willing to bet that every time you deal with somebody, you don't tell them that your
That's
camera's on.
absolutely wrong.
Is that wrong? Yeah. So every time you approach somebody, you tell them your
As
camera's
soon
on?
as I can, yeah.
Okay, well, could you have done that then?
Right, what you don't...
Could you have done that
What
then?
you don't appreciate is whatever else is going on at the same time.
What, like what?
Yeah, we've got other calls coming in. It's not always the first thing that I do try, but the main thing is that for your safety and mine, I'm always recording.
Yeah, but the first victim of that is my rights, isn't it? The first victim...
It's not
It is.
being a victim of your rights. You
It
have
is.
been informed. I mean, there's not...
I have a...
The focus shifts to identities and body cams. The operator wants clarity on who's in charge and whether recordings are proper, and the officers respond cautiously. The suspense continues as accountability becomes the center of the discussion, revealing how every procedural detail can dramatically impact public trust and the unfolding drama on screen.
Hiding it, there's a flashing light on it.
Do you know why there's a flashing light on it?
Yeah, so it's obvious that
No,
it's...
there's a flashing light on it because the Home Office says that there's a suite of measures that you have to conform to. One is the audibility of it. Two is a flashing light. Three is that you inform the victim, in my case, that you are filming. So what I want to know is that why would you adhere to two of them and yet the third one ignore? Because the third one is the most important. Informing me that you're filming me is important, not just because it's policy, but also because GDPR. You are a data handler.
Yes.
So this is why I don't trust you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Right,
so
well,
we'll get crack on, we'll get some work done.
Let's just get some...
Unless you want to ask the sergeant
Yeah.
what the schedule 9 is. I'll hang around for 5 minutes if you
No,
want.
if you've got somewhere to be, then...
I haven't. I'm going to finish my coffee.
Yeah, okay, enjoy it.
Finally, the conflict begins to wind down. Rights are clarified, drone rules discussed, and the conversation closes naturally. Tension releases, while the operator maintains composure. This segment brings a sense of resolution without losing the suspense, leaving viewers satisfied with the full arc of confrontation and reinforcing the stakes of accountability. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.